friends. I am bringing you along for my hot pepper harvest. I did my sweet peppers, probably left some behind, and I have lots and lots of hots that I have to pick over here. This is a lot of hots. There's still bees going in between and they're falling all over the place, including the cayennes. Kind of with the wind we had, blew them out of the bed. So it's really time to make sure, get all the peppers harvested, and then start ripping the plants out. So that is what is going on here today. Like I said, we had severe winds, plus the plants are just loaded down just like the sweet peppers. So they'll be, this is half sweet and this is half hot. So yeah, I guess we might as well get started harvesting some peppers. Decide where to start first. Maybe we should go over to the cayennes because that's going to be a little bit tedious. And you see how the wind blew it out of the bed now? So I guess I'll start harvesting right here. Let me get you all situated so you can see what's going on. Okay, time to pick the cayenne peppers. There's so many on here. There's still some green, but there's a lot of red. I can always pick the greens, unless they're itty bitty, and just let them ripen up in the house. So there's a green one, but lots of red going on. This plant did amazing. Let me back you up a little bit. I've already made some cayenne powder. What else have I done? I've dehydrated some. And yeah, it's just that there's a lot on here. Look at this. Just in one branch alone. Look at all those cayenne peppers. That is a showstopper right there. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, now I just have to, how I like to do things is I would have to see how many I end up with of the cayenne peppers to determine if I need to grow any next year. That's usually how I will do it. If I get enough of something, I won't usually plant it again that year, maybe the following year. I'm just using this little bucket here because I ran out of other buckets. So let's start picking off some of these red ones. I need to move a branch out of the way from the sweet bed. And then it's going to be a lot of processing of peppers, I think, for the rest of the day. I made a hot, sweet, hot pepper jam. I just have to edit the video because obviously it broke it into two. I have to patch them together, edit it, and then I will get that out there for y'all to see. Obviously, I'm sure you noticed I didn't do a lot of videos last week. I think Monday, Tuesday I did. I usually do 6 days a week. But I had my son who had procedure done. He's been struggling for about 3 years with trying to eat food. So he had to get put to sleep. That was kind of dramatic for him. Traumatic for him, I guess I should say. But I guess we'll find out the news in like a week or two. So he just went home and he's doing well. There's my little update on my son. He's doing well, and I was more than happy to have him here and look after him for any weird side effects. But like I said before, family has to come first, and that's why there was a shortage on videos. These two are a little bit smaller red. They're like short. I didn't have as much blossom end rot as I thought I did in my sweet peppers. I'm sure I have some on my hots. In my case, I did treat this. These peppers are in the same beds they were in last year. Treated them last year with some calcium. Plus they also put eggshells in the soil when I planted my peppers, which I don't normally do, and they still got blossom end rot. And that was because of our temperatures and the heat. It's a lack of watering, so they claim, and I was trying to water the best I could, but some of my hots will have blossom end rot on it. I'm sure of it, like I just stated. And yeah, the cayennes could be a little bit tedious, but I already picked the bowl without yous that's in on the counter. I don't know why I just didn't pick them all. Guess I figured I would let them go, but I'm going to end up having so many things to harvest and to process, because we're definitely in fall, that's for sure. And I did the video on the first day of fall. I did that. So I guess you'll see all these after the fact. But I'm figuring the ones that are green, well, this one's like changing colors. The ones that are green, I'm probably just going to leave on because it won't be too hard to pick. I might let the rest of these ripen up on the vines, but there's so many. I think I got most of reds, but this is being so weighed down. There's so many greens. Oops, it's falling out again. And this was all these peppers were perfectly fine the other day. Suddenly we got winds, and then I realized it's not just the wind, it is the plant actually being weighed down. So I just pried it up a little bit. There we go. And that'll go with my other bowl that I have. I really don't kind of want to mix all the peppers because then I'll not know what they are. But this is my shishito peppers. Let me see if you're... What I think I'm going to do with my shishito peppers, the red ones, is I may dehydrate these and turn them into like a sweet pepper powder. It's what I'm thinking as of right now. So let me move these cayennes over some. And we'll start picking all these red shishitos. And if you hear any yelling, that's because the Eagles game is on here. This is Eagle country here, and I'm not even an Eagles fan. So my shishitos, love them. You could also take these green ones, at least that's what I've been doing this summer, was just blistering them up in a pan. When my grandson came over, we ate like a whole frying pan full. You just blister them, put some salt on them, and just eat them. Delicious. I feel like when they go red, they're not hot. They're just a little bit... Look at, I'll try to show you. This is firmer. Still has a slight little give. This gets a little bit more squishier. So I was thinking about drying these out and possibly turn it into shishito pepper powder. These red ones. Because I really don't know what else to do with them. If you have an idea, feel free to leave it down below. So I figured I'll pick some with you. We'll do the cayenne and probably the red, and the red shishitos. And then I'm going to try to harvest and not bore you to death. And then I guess I will bring you back when, I think we're supposed to get rain here today at 4 o'clock. My neighbor Debbie's just to come over to help with the harvest. Hopefully she gets here soon before it rains. Because it's supposed to rain here 4 o'clock. I'm trying to get a lot of things done. Just picked the green one, which is all good. Sometimes that happens in the fall. You'll either break branches or you'll be like ripping the leaves off. So yes, Debbie and I are going to be picking out all the rest of the peppers And probably right here is my beans. There are more beans, thank God, but we'll go through this. We'll check for the bugs and probably pick some beans so I can get a couple more quarts put up. Who else loves shishito peppers? So good. So good. I don't think I will ever not grow shishito peppers. Can use them. Well, this isn't a shishito pepper, but this is what I'm afraid of, though, is mixing, you know, let me see. This says hot diggity dog. That's not going to help me. Just says hot peppers on that tag. Oh, I can't see the plant. No idea what this one pepper is. I don't think this is a shishito. Should I bite it? Let's see. Sweet. I feel like it might have a little. If I bite in further, it's probably going to have some heat to it. Unless it's one big shishito pepper. Look at that. It's possible. Tastes good though. But I will be bringing you along for what I do with the majority of the peppers. So I guess I'll put you on pause and I guess I'll bring you back. I think when I'm done harvesting all the peppers. Hey everyone, and welcome back. I had to stop my hot pepper harvest because we got severe thunder and lightning right as I had help from Debbie. So I do have 2 other pieces to the video. I might add that in before this, and this will be, you know, probably the ending, but I started. I don't know, folks. Can you help me out? Is this the habanero? This is about my biggest one. I thought they get pretty big, but I absolutely adore them. So yeah, sunny. I don't think it's supposed to rain today, so back at it today, trying to get the hot peppers harvested. And yeah, the other hot peppers were taken in. That was showed on my live, but this is what we're looking at. What's going on? Problem is, does anyone else have this problem? You either have to bend all the way down to look, there's a bee, look for a tag, because 99% of the time, you'll lose your tag. I'm going to put you right there, because I think, okay, I see serrano hot peppers. What else? Hot banana peppers. Looking for a tag for a specific red pepper, because half of this is hot and the other half of it is sweet, and I don't see the tag under there. Here's some purple beauties. I might let some of these go and then try to get caught up on some of the other hot ones. Like here's the serrano pepper, which is pretty hot, and I want to make my medicinal tonic for this upcoming winter, and I think I might use 1 or 2 of these instead of jalapenos. So anyway, half sweet, half hot, that's all I know. I might be clueless trying to figure out what kind of pepper it is. But as you can see, they're all just kind of falling over. So guess we better get started somewhere. Now these are here, but I don't see a tag. So I'm just going to start picking some of these hot peppers. Poor Debbie came over a little bit before 4, and then it started pouring, and we ended up in the house chopping up cabbage and a couple hot peppers, and yeah, so lots to get done. I'm going to take some of these off, even though they're green. I feel like I'm just about over the peppers, because, oops, dropped that one down there. because there's just so many. And then I'm going to have to figure out what's what. So I don't know. I might do a hot pepper. I don't know. I need some ideas what to do with all the hot peppers. I already made sweet hot pepper jelly jam last year. We haven't even touched it yet. I have to figure out which one's my long hots in here as well, because I definitely want to preserve. I preserved 1 jar of my hots. See, there's a little blossom end rot right there. No big deal, just cut it off. But see, if the cherry pepper is going to be red like this, that size, I'm just going to take it off. So, let me just throw this, what you pulled off too. Oh, this is crazy. So I think I'm going to sit you back here in a flat spot. If I can find one, I'm going to raise you up. And I'm going to let you, I have my chickens out free ranging, so I'm trying to watch them and get done at the same time. But I want to make sure you get to see some of the harvest. It's nice here today, a little bit warm, but got to get in here and just start picking. So some of these branches are down. I know this is a serrano because it's changing colors. Move my bucket to there. And then usually what I do is I'll harvest and then Debbie will go in behind me and make sure I didn't miss any. She still has to finish up. She doesn't have to, she's volunteering her time. I'm just going to go in on the sweet bell pepper bed. Make sure I didn't forget any. Gorgeous red serrano pepper. Because I do want to get around to making that tonic. Hopefully today. And if I, see, pull off a red one and we get a couple greens. Whoa, so sorry my friends. It's a little bit windy, but shouldn't be that windy. I just think it's the grounds. So Debbie was cutting these up yesterday, small as some of them are. I'm just doing red and green cherry hot peppers in a jar, and I'm probably just going to preserve them by pickling them. This is Monday. I just rolled out of bed and was like, I'm just putting on my same clothes as yesterday. So I'm only harvesting anyway. So, but this is loaded. I'm trying to get all these red ones off. It's going to be fun trying to figure out what they are. Losing tags all the time in gardening has been getting on my nerves. Oh, this is a good one. Cherry bell peppers. Look at that gorgeousness. Right there. Free-ranging and then running back in because today is the first day I'm trying them out on fermented food. So any of them that have blossom end rot that's a little bad, I'm just throwing it in a separate bucket. If it's a little dot, no big deal. But I did explain why I'm getting that, and that was from zero rain here. Zero rain all summer but 5 minutes, and now we've had rain a couple times. As we got into fall. Let's see what this is. Wow. Stem didn't want to come off. There's still a lot of buds going on too on these pepper plants. dig down deep and just focus on picking these, maybe the real little teeny tiny ones. I may end up leaving if they're super tiny. I forget what this is. I don't know if this is the Hungarian pepper. I'm not really sure, but I will bring you back as I am harvesting. Still at it, picking peppers. I had to stop to cut the grass near the driveway. I'm back to picking peppers. Look how big these banana peppers are. These are the hot ones right there. This is my bucket. I had to bring my other bucket out because I found some more regular peppers. But this is, yeah, landscaping bucket full of hots, which is going to be overflowing. So I'm trying to get this done. My neighbor Debbie's not feeling well today, so that's okay. I will get as much done as humanly possible. And yeah, so I guess I'll just keep picking, and then I will, I guess, bring you back. I keep saying that, but the peppers just don't stop. Okay, I wanted to show you something. I just showed you the banana peppers. I can't even make this up. I picked so many hot serranos, and look at this branch. Loaded with more serrano peppers, which is fine. Stay tuned because I'm going to make my healthy tonic that I make for the winter time. As a matter of fact, I probably should get on that today because there's my bucket down there. It is more potent and better for you as it sits. So I might not put jalapenos in it this year. I might do just one serrano pepper because they're a little bit hot. Pepper seed oil keeps you nice and healthy. But look, there's more down here. This is crazy, my friends. Crazy, crazy. My bucket runneth over. What else is new? So, and I found some more bell peppers. But I'm sure as soon as I bend down there, there's going to be bingo. I said that, didn't I? Look. Wait, I'm trying to get you a shot. Look at them all. So, depending on what I do with all my serranos, I may or may not have to grow them next year. That's usually how I do it. If I get an abundance of something, I will not plant it again next year. Like I really didn't do a lot of jalapenos this year because I had so many jalapenos last year. And lots of jars still. So like on Cowboy Candy and Cowgirl Candy, it's on the channel. Feel free to check it out. Cowgirl Candy is just adding pineapple to it. And what is Cowboy Candy? That is just candied jalapeno. A lot of people eat it with cream cheese and crackers. So, I am running over again. And you can see, like I said, these plants were hanging. What's going to be interesting is trying to figure out what's the long hots, because I love me some long hots. I preserved one jar in olive oil. I fried them up, and then I preserved them in olive oil in a jar in my refrigerator. So looking forward to that. So I'm still at it, picking. Look at this. Plant, look. Plants are so mixed in. I don't even know where this branch belongs, what plant it is. I don't know. But gorgeous. So I'm getting there, and there's the Cayenne toppled over, and of course we're getting wind again now suddenly. So okay, I gotta keep picking. Okay, I have no idea what kind of pepper this is. It's pretty loaded. And I don't see a tag down here at all. This is supposed to be half hot, half sweet. So I'm not really sure because the tags are all gone, but this whole plant here is just loaded. So I'm just not sure. And guess what? I'm running out of room again. So yeah, even up here, I'm not sure what these are. I wish the tags would stop disappearing in the wind or fading. See, because this branch could be from up there, like from over there, and now it's over here. So it's like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to end up tasting one. See if it's hot. But I think I'm just about done. Again, I have no more room. No more buckets to spare. I mean, my neighbor Debbie left a big pink one, but nah. It's alright. I'll just, let's see, any more? Yep, right in here. And then, right after this video, I'm going to do another video of picking the things out of my Come Salsa With Me bucket to wrap that up, and I will make a little batch of salsa. That plant just fell over. Look at these, they're all up here. Look at those. Let's go through these right here. But yeah, so I'll do a harvest out of my Come Salsa With Me garden. And then I will make some, this is on the sweet side, that's why I'm confused. But anyway, I will make a quick batch of just homemade salsa, and we will wrap the Come Salsa With Me up. I think I said that on the sweet pepper harvest. So, like I said, I'm out of room. I'm out of room, folks. Oh my goodness. Some break right off, some don't want to come off. Oops. Oh goodness gracious, me oh my. But at least they will all be picked. I did leave some, can't tell a lie, because I don't want to pick the poblanos yet. I did some of those just chunks sliced and then kept some whole. But the rest, I don't want to touch them yet. I think I have some more time. Let them get a tiny bit bigger. Of course, not on my tripod. This is going to be multiple pieces I'm going to have to patch together on this video, so just bear with me. It is crazy harvest time, crazy pepper time. Unfortunately, I had to do my hot pepper harvest later because I did so much work that day and no more room to spare. I think the serranos were prolific, just my opinion. Just not sure what these are, and as you can see, I'm just pulling the pepper and it's taking the branches, but I will clean that up. I'm just trying to check, push that back, and see if I missed any more. I'm going to let this purple, this is Purple Beauty, I'm just going to let this go. A couple of peppers being left on will not be the end of the world. Just let them get a little bit bigger because I have so many peppers to deal with. And there's more. My goodness, the abundance of peppers. Come on. Oh. Jeez, Louise Mandrell. Okay, I'll leave that one. I feel like every time I can walk away, I find more peppers. It's craziness. So I probably will have to taste like the tip of a couple so I know what's what. So I can determine on how I want to preserve the, this one's not any good, little blossom and rot. I didn't have very much blossom end rot on the hot peppers like I thought I was going to, because like I said, I never ended up treating it because the peppers will be in a different spot, 2 different beds next year. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Hopefully I didn't screw anything up. Dropped right out of my hands. Clumsy, clumsy. Now I have to sit here and pick the leaves off, because I want to keep it out here. But I'm sure I missed some. When Debbie feels better, she doesn't mind going through. Like there's some green up there, green over there. There's going to be some purple beauties. I'm just going to leave, let them do their thing, and maybe right before the first frost, we'll have them all out and they'll be pretty good size. Come on, Pepper. And this is why in my live I was asked if I'm going to overwinter. And can you see the height of my pepper plants? It's going to be really hard. Here's more poblanos. Nope, serranos, my bad. I usually won't even pick them this thin. I have so many in the bucket. Let's see, is there any more? So what I think I'm leaving is the cherry peppers. I have like 2-3 plants of that. And I think the poblanos I'm going to leave with just a couple stray peppers. And yeah, so I need to pick this up and try to play Jenga in the last and only pot that I have. So hang tight, my friends. Okay, so I want to talk about this pepper plant. In case I didn't show you, it is the peach pepper. I did get a bunch. The rest of these are really light. I don't know, I don't really think it's got a kick, but it's not really all that hot. So it's loaded, just waiting for them to turn colors, as you can obviously see. I did get a batch that turned, let me see, do I see one? Let me see. It should be this color, but not all of them are, just a few. So this is pretty sure the peach pepper. Probably haven't showed or discussed or talked about this pepper at all this season because it's been so busy. I still have to pick some tomatoes and stuff. So yeah, I still got this plant going. And I'm looking to see if there's any more darker peach. And they're not ready yet. So got a couple that are peach. And I forget this pepper. Does anybody know what this is? Ay, ay, ay. Too many peppers. Well, here's a peach one. It's mixed in with some tomatoes. Real close to it anyway. So I have to pick some tomatoes over here on the side garden. It did not get a lot of my attention, but yeah. Oops, I just lost my shoe. Alrighty, so I'm going to let the rest of those go until they turn really peach. Okay, everyone. I think this is going to be it on the hot peppers. Can't tell a lie, I did leave a lot of these because I'm just not sure if I should pick them. But then again, they're pretty good size. I stuffed these. These are delicious. And then these cherry peppers, they can always ripen up in the house. It's just some of the little ones I'm just going to let stay on. But let me show you. Completely filled to the gills. This one isn't because I had to take some of this out. But my dum-dum butt went in and dumped a bowl already. It was just a lot of red cayenne peppers and, you know, just hot. But you could take my word for it. I'm filled. It's a very big harvest on hot peppers. And they also got another bucket. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my 5th bucket from my pepper harvest. I did say on my big pepper harvest that I would end up leaving some behind. And of course I did. But absolutely amazing. These are glorious. There's hot banana peppers. Oh my goodness gracious. And our peach peppers look great. So I don't know. So I just want to be done. If I want to be done, then I should just pick it. You know what? Okay, let's wrap this up. I am going to let the green cayenne peppers stay. And I am going to pick these out because I like them green and they turn red pretty quickly. I'm also going to leave this plant in. If it wants to make some more, that's great. And here is a red cherry pepper. So yeah, I mean, I'm still harvesting peppers. Like, this is a great size. All right, I guess I'm not done yet. Let's see if I can get my other bag full of peppers. Oh my goodness, full of hot peppers, that is. All right, let's see. Okay, everyone, there it is. This is that grow bag that Indiana Backyard Gardener got me. I decided to pick all my Mexican peppers, even the cherry peppers, and yeah, that was a lot of picking of the hots. So that's a lot. There are a few littler ones I'm just gonna leave. I'm sure I missed some in here, but that's okay. But I picked off because I really like that pepper. So I looked and looked, but like I said, I'm sure I missed something, and that is legitimately hanging over, full of cayenne peppers. So I didn't pick the greens. I'm just gonna let them go. But that is my big hot pepper harvest. That's a lot. So nonetheless, that is it. Besides some strays, I'm sure of it. But that is going to be my big pepper harvest for 2022 gardening season. A lot of work, lots of stuff to do now, but gorgeous, gorgeous peppers. And yeah, so just stay tuned for my Come Salsa With Me garden, because I have some peppers over there that I have to pick and wrap that little fun challenge up. But I looked, we got big banana peppers in there, but this is still loaded and I have a lot to deal with. So I'm just gonna let these go, even though the plant is hanging out. And I also have to come back out and pick some green shishito peppers. So like I said, I'm sure, obviously, that I've missed some peppers, but that's okay. It's all good. When I go to take the plant out, anything that's on it, I will then get it off. But this video has been broken into multiple pieces. So there is my big pepper harvest. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I hope that your gardens are bountiful. Love y'all, and I will. I got so much work to do. Look at all this. I mean, what an abundance. Be blessed. I'm thankful. Love y'all. Like, subscribe, share, and I will catch you on the next one. But what did you think of my big hot pepper harvest now as well? This is long hots. I have a couple bell peppers that got left behind on top of there. So needless to say, I still have all the other peppers to deal with, but that's my video. That is my last, I'm sure. Like I said, there'll be some stray, but that's going to be the last of my hot pepper harvest for 2022. So love y'all. I will catch you on the next video. God bless everyone.